the Rangers did last year led to great admiration from their fans, people in Hollywood, and others in the sporting world. Let's listen.
I've been to a lot of different sporting events. You know, I've been to Super Bowls, I've been to Final Fours, I've been to the Masters, I've been to the U.S. Open. You know, I've been to Wimbledon. I've been to a lot of different things. I don't think I've ever seen the type of excitement, you know, that was there last year. It was one of the most exciting games I've ever, you know, been in, and certainly the loudest I've ever been in. And I think to see them win the thing with the fans, and, you know, I had a good feeling of the fans around me. It was just unbelievable.
This is a tradition that the players of the winning team take it out into the city. And in the following days, the cup would go to different places, to Children's Hospitals, to Yankee Stadium, to different neighborhoods that different players wanted to bring it to. And the people get to drink from this cup. It's the people's cup. The fans helped the Rangers get this cup. And to see this cup travel in the newspaper from day to day, from, you know, Bayside to the Bronx to Manhattan, was just, for me, the affirmation of what's great about hockey. That you don't see that happening in football. You don't see that happening in baseball. The Stanley Cup, it's like the Grail. And once it's achieved, it's for the people.
Well, I know what you're saying. There's been a lot of talk about the whole 1940 thing last year and the whole 54 years to win a cup. And, you know, there's been a lot of talk around here that people say this is a cyclical thing and that the Rangers are going to win every 54 years, and which would bring another cup here in 2048. But I don't think that's the case. I think the guys are going to come through, and I don't think it'll be 2048 before we see another cup here. I think we can see a cup here by, you know, 2026, 2032, and you know, and if we're lucky, maybe we'll see a cup, you know, 2014, 2016. But you know, we're doing a lot of work in the front office, the back office, in the dressing rooms, and in the men's rooms, and we're looking for, you know, always looking for you know, different things. And my personal prediction is we'll see another cup this year.
I mean, everybody knows I'm not a hockey fan. However, playoff hockey, even I know, is altogether different than the regular season when, you know, they just fool around for 80 games or whatever it is. So, and obviously I could have gone to some of the games, and I refused to go because, one, I don't go, you know, I don't go during the regular season, and I didn't want to go and be some showbiz chump, you know, showing up for the Stanley Cup and jinxing them. And so I'm one of those people who thinks, you know, that I have some kind of control over these the destiny of sports teams. But I mean, it was great. On a serious note, it was great for the city, and I'm pleased to get out of here.
Now, I was ecstatic when the Rangers won the Stanley Cup. I was so happy that I actually arranged to have the Stanley Cup on the show the next night as a guest. And it was really a terrific moment. The people in the audience went crazy. They were hugging and kissing the Stanley Cup. I mean, 54 years is a long time to wait, but once I think we all saw how nice the Stanley Cup's legs were, it was worth the wait.
Winning the Stanley Cup was great for the New York Rangers and for the city of New York. Let's see you do it again.
Yeah, I was here. The Garden, there was a lot of excitement going on, a lot of yelling. You know, it came down to the wire. Kept getting a bunch of icing calls at the end, you know, and Vancouver was trying to score. It was just a whole lot of excitement here, and I felt it. You know, I felt excited for him. I was down close to the ice, and it was great. You know, it was real happy. I felt like I won a championship.
I think the only reason people are so excited about the Rangers winning because everybody thinks that they don't play so hard. They figure they got a stick, they don't know where to go with it, and all of a sudden they won. People can't believe it. That's why they're all so excited. I'm not excited because I'm the only one who's a real fan of theirs. I know they deserve to win, and I expected them to win. That's why you notice when they won, I didn't say a word. I didn't get excited. Matter of fact, I fell asleep.
Well, I better get my ring, so I would say about that, you know. Again, Messier, he tends to, like, I'm the captain, I get 5 rings, you know what I mean? You know, I want one whole hand of rings, you know. And everybody goes, okay, he's the captain, but I'm not doing that this time, you know. I talked to Gretzky about it. He said, look, get to the rings before Messier. He gives them to his mother, his cousins. He's got dogs that have rings, and that's not happening, you know. This is not Edmonton, you know. This is New York, so I'm getting my ring.
Just keep on supporting the Rangers. They did a tremendous job. And, make sure opening night is very loud.